Woke up this morning with money on my mind. Fresh off it, now I'm focused on the grind. I pray to the Lord, everything will work fine. There's nobody here that can stop my shine. Stop my shine, stop my shine. There's nobody here that can stop my shine. Stop my shine, stop my shine.
What's happening, squad? 10K Squad back again with another video. And I don't really got no script for this. I just was seeing some shit or some things that, you know, kind of bothered me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Kind of made me kind of feel, you know, and it's been like that for a while now. For one, I want to say RIP to Juice WRLD, you know what I'm saying? The rapper Juice WRLD. I wasn't a big fan of Juice WRLD. I like, you know, what was it, Lucid Dreams. I like a couple of songs, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't like, I really can't tell you like all his songs and stuff like that. But I was looking at this situation, man, and everybody who was doing their videos on Juice WRLD and stuff like that, and it just made me think like there's no guidance out here, man. It's just a bunch of flunkies. Like, it's just a bunch of young niggas that are flunkies, like, that are stupid. Like, and it's like not only like the people that's stupid, it's like this world is built off stupidity. Like, people want you to just be an idiot. Like, okay, this is what I'm saying. So Juice WRLD dies, right? Because he, you know, took the pills and had a seizure and all that stuff. But what they found was 70 pounds of marijuana on the plane, and they found guns. Now, I watch big people do videos on this, like DJ Academics and other people like that, do videos on this situation. And their thing is, the main thing they saying is, when you famous like Juice WRLD, you supposed to have somebody with you that's going to take the fall, or that's going to take them charges, or whatever the case may be. To me, that's the most bullshitest shit I ever heard in my life. Like, it's like, and this is what I mean, y'all. Juice WRLD should have never been in position to even take that fall. Like, he shouldn't have been, first of all, the artist should never be, the money man, whatever the case may be, should never be in no place where dirt is at. So you should never have to take a charge for him on that level, because he should never be in that vicinity of anything dirty. Now, the difference is, what I'm trying to say is, say you work for a drug dealer, right? And he pay you to go out and make a run or whatever. Well, you know you're taking that chance. That's your choice to take that chance. That's your choice to say, you know what, I'm willing to do this for this. But to just say, because and that's like I'm doing the dirt. So if I get caught, that's on me, and I'm supposed to tell on nobody. That's on me. Now, but if somebody else is being charged with something, then you're supposed to have some flunkies around you that's willing to just take the charge. And now, back in the day, it used to be like, you know, somebody would take the charge for you or whatever, and you would take care of their family or take care of them while they locked down. That don't exist no more, because you don't have no loyalty no more. So you end up doing 20 years for somebody, and them niggas gone with their life. But you trying to be loyal to the streets. You trying to be loyal to the game. The streets ain't got no loyalty. That's what y'all got to understand. The streets don't love you, man. And all these young niggas don't know no better. Like, they're trying to uphold a code that's not gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to uphold an old ass code that it ain't no loyal niggas out here that's gonna stick to that code. Like, for instance, I was listening to the T.I. podcast, and he had this thing where he was asking 4 or 5 guys. He said, 4 of us are in a car together. 4 guys are in a car together. Or 5 guys in a car together. And one guy has a gun. They don't know it. Nobody knows he has a gun. They get put over by the police. And now people starting to question, the police starting to question, whose gun is it? So he asks, how long does it take before it's acknowledged that that's his gun? Now, these are supposed real OGs. Big Bang Black, the real Rick Ross, T.I. These supposed to be like, real niggas. And their statement was, I'm telling the police ASAP, that's his fucking gun. Because you're supposed to take your own charges. Young niggas on the internet have been programmed by these so-called big homies, these so-called fake ass OGs. They've been programmed to feel like that's wrong, that's snitching. So if the police come to you and ask you, is it your gun and your drugs, you don't supposed to say anything. So you're supposed to take it. So if they come give you the charge, you take that charge. I ain't never heard the most bullshit in my life. Like, and y'all know I'm totally against the police. I don't fuck with police. I don't deal with police. I hate them to the core. But if I'm riding in a car with 3 or 4 niggas and we get pulled over and one of them niggas got a gun, I'm not taking that charge. But before I take that charge, the police gonna know that's his gun. Straight up, that's his gun. Them his drugs. Because I'm not taking your charge, because at the end of the day, if I take your charge, what is that gonna do for me? Like, there's no real guidance in these streets these days. And like, I don't get that. Like, these fake ass big homies, and this the craziest thing. You got niggas out here that call themselves big homies, but they sending young niggas out to do dirty work for them. Shoot niggas, rob niggas, take charges, go to prison. What kind of big homie is that? Only nigga I'm calling big homie is my fucking dad. Like, I'm not calling no random nigga in the street big homie. I just had too much sense for that. You know what I'm saying? That bothers me. Like, one more for instance. The Nipsey Hussle situation. So, we know Nipsey Hussle was murdered a couple of months ago. Now, I was watching a Vlad video, and he stated, because Nipsey was a celebrity, he was big figure in the neighborhood. He shouldn't have been going up to that dude telling him, you a snitch, you need to get it from around here. He should have had a flunky nigga to do it. I'm like, why? So he can get shot in the head? Like, so it's like, it's cool to let it. So what life is more important than another life? And I get it that, Nipsey was the man in the neighborhood, but at the end of the day, everybody got a mama. Everybody got family. Everybody got kids. So that means your life is no greater than mine to my family. You know what I'm saying? So why should I step up to a crazy motherfucker like Eric Holder? Why should I be the one to step up? Because we see what happened to you. So obviously the same thing could have happened to the next person. So fate is fate to me. What was meant to happen was meant to happen. But what I'm saying is, so why would you place that on somebody else just to save the life of another person? That's weird to me. But people want to put flunkies in position. They want to make people where, your life ain't worth shit. You take that. And that's not fair. That's not cool. And these young men growing up shouldn't even be thinking that way. They shouldn't be thinking, I gotta be a flunky to fit in. You know what I'm saying? Or for me to roll with this rapper dude or something, I gotta be willing to take charges just to be down with the crew. I'm the take charge man. If we get pulled over right now for weed, I'm gonna take the charge. Like, what kind of life is that? Like, what kind of life is that you living? That the only good, you gotta understand something. You're not good to them for nothing, for anything. If all you good for is taking a charge, like there should be no situation where niggas is like, we getting pulled over right now, and niggas is like, shit, but I can't go to jail, bro. I need you to take this one for me. It shouldn't be no situation like that. You know why? Because once you put yourself in a professional setting, you shouldn't put yourself in position to even go to jail. Like, for instance, when I was doing music, there was no drugs in the vehicle traveling, period. There was no guns in the vehicle. You know what a gun was? I had 2 homeboys that were licensed to carry. And they be in another vehicle. Or if they in the vehicle, the license to carry is on him. He has a license to carry it. It's visible. When the police pull over, they're gonna show, I have a license to carry this weapon. Like, you should never put yourself in position to even take no charge, or to even force somebody else to take a charge for you. That's weak shit. That's whack as hell. And niggas do it every day. Y'all niggas gotta grow up, man. And y'all just gotta stop being so weak-minded that you're willing to just be a flunky for somebody just to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? It's talking to a lot of young guys out there. And for, like, I know we got a lot of females on our channel, so this for a lot of, like, you know, single moms who raising boys. You know what I'm saying? I had 2 parents, but I still was directed to the streets. You know what I'm saying? But I had a home structure, and I also had a structure in the street. And I think it helped me both ways, because it gave me structure of family, it gave me structure of home, but it also taught me about the bullshit that go on in the streets. So it gave me common sense, and it gave me street smarts as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas have no common sense and no street smarts, and they trying to jump into the streets, and they getting swallowed up by vultures. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch y'all kids, man. Watch y'all sons, man, because most of them just sit on the internet and think that what they see on the internet, that's what it is. Like, they think that what they see on Instagram, that's what it is, and that ain't what it is. I know personally 2 niggas I know personally that's doing 30 right now. And that's because they held it silent and took their own charges. They didn't let nobody go down for them. They took their own time. You know what I'm saying? Stop being a flunky for niggas. That's the wackest shit I ever heard about life. Y'all stop telling these young boys that don't snitch, take the charge. You know, especially when the charge is, you know, not yours. You know what I'm saying? Stop telling these young boys to stop doing that kind of stuff, man. Don't snitch. Now the thing is, I'm totally against snitching, but I'm also totally against going down for somebody else's situation. I'm just not. I'm not going out for your situation, man. I'm not doing it. Anyway, y'all, this was just a rant video. Just hopefully reach out to some young men, and just some grown men, like some watching people like academics and other people. They're telling people to take falls for people. Like, what kind of shit is that? Anyway, y'all, it's your boy Travis, man, and I'm tuning into the next video. Y'all holla back. Like, comment, subscribe.